So, hello and welcome, everyone. Lovely to be with you and feel you, even though we are not in the same location. There is a goodness. Um, there's a beauty, especially at the beginning when we come together and say hello from different places on this earth. It always warms my heart. So, for today's practice, I'd like to invite you to consider. This invitation. And the invitation is living living this moment of our lives as if it really matters, because it does. What if we treat this moment not as a throwaway moment, as like, oh yeah, this moment, and then there will be another moment, but living this precious moment of our precious human birth as if it really mattered, because it does. And that's not a way for us to get really tight and stressed and like, this moment matters. No, it's not an invitation to get us all tight. That's not the intention. But it's an invitation to expand our heart and sense of inhabiting this moment. This moment. Yeah, it's just a beautiful moment, no matter what is going on in the body, in the mind, and the heart. That this moment matters. I am here. I'm conscious, I'm alive, I'm living this mystery, this amazing mystery called life. I'm a part of it. Yeah, the cause and condition things are, there pain and difficulty in my life and in the world. It's messy. And yet, wow, this moment matters. This moment of this being's life. How can I live this moment? How can I live this moment, treat this moment, and really inhabit this moment with a sense of spaciousness, ease, and appreciation for its fullness in the ways that I usually don't appreciate. I'm always trying to prepare for the next moment or get rid of something or planning or thinking or remembering or busy, but this moment right here, can I honor it? Can I honor this life in this very moment? So this is the invitation for our practice tonight. And it may not happen in every moment of the guided meditation. It's perfectly fine. But if it happens in just a moment or two of, I can live this moment, cultivate my heart, my mind, inhabit this moment. Feeling that this really matters. I matter. This matters. I matter. Can I give myself this sense of care and love and appreciation as if it really matters, because it does in ways we cannot fathom, we cannot understand, but trusting that it matters. What we do matters. What we do matters. The way we show up in this moment matters. Not just to this being who is me, but in an interconnected way. In an interconnected way matters to all beings. So, all right, enough of a preamble. Let's begin our meditation together. So, let us arrive. Let us arrive in this body in this moment. Relaxing the mind, relaxing the body, the heart. Letting go of preoccupations, what has come before. Planning for the future moment. Just releasing into this moment, this precious passing moment, right here. Feeling the sensations of our feet on the earth, the bottom of the feet. Well rooted, grounded, feeling the sensations of our sit bones on the chair and the cushion. Our hands on our lap, touching one another. And feeling, receiving the sensations of breathing in the abdomen. We have an attitude of releasing the past and the future in this moment and inhabiting this moment fully. Showing up fully in this moment with kindness towards ourselves. Embracing ourselves. Embracing this moment unconditionally. Embracing this moment unconditionally. Is it possible to embrace this moment with a full heart, unconditionally? Living it, inhabiting it, as if it really matters. Notice how that might shift your stance. The stance of your heart, your body, your mind. This subtle shift that actually can be huge. Fully embracing, unconditionally embracing, as if you're embracing a friend, family member. Fully. It matters. It matters to inhabit this moment fully, undistractedly. If you find that the mind is resting on the thought, past, future, maybe distracted, not a problem. Not a problem. Notice. Notice what's happening in this moment. And celebrate that you're awake now. And can you inhabit this moment fully? This moment. With intentionality, bringing your whole heart to it, your whole body, your whole heart. All of you. The whole power, beauty, grace of you, this being who is you. Filling out the space of this moment. As if you are a balloon that was not quite inflated, or a pop-up doll. You are not quite inhabiting your life, this moment of your life. Can you fully inhabit it, however it is, with its challenges, with its beauty, grace, opportunities, difficulties? Fully open into it. Expand into it. Let your heart expand. Not contract, but expand. Shining its way, growing its way into this moment. May you wonder, what does this even mean to inhabit this moment fully? As if this moment of life matters, really matters. As if my whole life matters. You don't have to know in your head. Explore with your heart. What does it mean to you in this moment? Live the question. Discover for yourself. How can there be kindness, gentleness, wisdom? It's a way of fully embracing, friendly embrace of yourself, this moment, whatever is happening, fully inhabiting with presence. It helps let the breath, in breath, out breath, be the anchor, keeping you connected to your intention. The way I show up in this moment for myself really matters. The way I show up in this moment really matters, not just to me, but others in ways I can't fathom. So, how do I want to show up in this moment? One last invitation for the last few minutes, if you like. What if this were the last moment of my life? How would I want to show up and feel in this moment? Out of gratitude, appreciation for everything that is or has been and has been, with fullness of intention, fullness of heart. How do I want to show up? If this was a period, this moment was a period to my life, to the sentence of my life. May we live the moments of our lives well. May we love well. May we live wisely, fully, with presence and intention. And may we serve well. May all beings everywhere be happy and be free, including ourselves. It's everyone. So, thank you for your practice. And before we transition to small groups, I want to invite you, if you like, to share a word or a phrase in chat. How do you feel? What's the impact? Maybe I'll share my word or phrase. For me, I feel more full. I feel my heart is fuller, full of intention, as if I'm sitting taller, I'm inhabiting my mind, my body are inhabiting more space, more full, this fullness of intention. And you can send the reflection to everyone, in which case I'll say your name. Otherwise, if it's just to me, I'll read just the word you offered. Love is one of the offerings. Heron says collected and content. Jerry says concentrated. Michelu, allowing, accepting. Pietro, open. Sarah, motivated. Aishwara, calm. Denise, connected. Private chat, peaceful heart. Bill says couldn't concentrate, frustrated. It's okay. Can you accept that fully? Can you be with that fully? It's okay. It's okay. Interested, curious. Claire says gratitude. Erica, hoping. Another private one. Surprised by my presence. Beautiful. Yeah. Marianne, revealed much of complicated thinking that is present. Not a problem. Good to have clarity. Whatever is arising. Complicated thinking, frustration, distraction. Can we be with it all? Just as it is. Can we be with it all? Just as it is. Inhabit this moment fully. So I'd like to invite you all to engage with one another. What if we lived this moment of our lives? How might that shift? Even if, whether it was present in this guided meditation or if it was not present in this guided meditation, what would it be like? What do you imagine? How might it shift your attitude towards yourself, towards others, towards your life? This gift that is your life, your impermanent life for a limited amount of time. And we're always so concerned with things that are not going well and this and that we miss the grace of it. As Thich Nhat Hanh has said, walking on water is not the miracle. Walking on earth is the miracle. And we're all engaging in miracles every moment of being alive. So the invitation for the small groups is to, again, explore for your own benefit. As you speak, you're exploring, the other two people are just holding you witness. They're not going to ask you questions, even if they didn't understand a word of what you said. They're just going to hold kind, compassionate presence, no questions asked. You're just exploring for your own benefit. What would it be like? I don't know. And then you offer a nugget, the next person offers a nugget or reflecting for their own benefit. The next person then comes back to you. So you can go around a few times. It doesn't have to be a long monologue, just one nugget of exploration offered for the benefit of yourself. And as a gift. So I'm going to create the small groups and yes, let's go alphabetical order, reverse alphabetical order in terms of with last name. And here we go. I'm going to create the breakout rooms and take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind. And explore what with this reflection. What if I lived this moment of my life as if it really mattered, or my whole life as if it really mattered, because it does. So creating the rooms, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Here we go. Okay, the rooms are closed. Everybody's back. We have some time for reflections, questions, comments. What did you discover? You can raise your hand, especially if you haven't spoken recently in the small groups, in the large group. Or you can also share it in chat, either privately to me, in which case I won't read your name, or you can share it with the whole group. So what did you discover from this practice? Did something shift and open up for you? I'd love to hear. can be quite a juicy practice, and also it can be confusing. So everything is welcome. Claire.
I'm going to jump in because I love your topic. It's been sort of the standard of my life for a number of years, because there was a movie done maybe as long as 10 years ago, maybe longer, called A Bug's Life. And the songwriter for that movie, his name has unfortunately gone out of my head in the middle of thinking about this tonight, but he won an Oscar for the first time. He'd written scores of songs for movies, never won anything. And you would know all his songs. He's very good. Anyway, so he wrote a song for this movie called It's the Rest of Your Life, So Live It Well. This has been my anthem ever since I heard it, because it's what we all, it would behoove us well to do this, let's put it that way. And I've always been one to look, I've had a tough life, and I've always looked at all the horrible things that have happened to me instead of looking at any of the good things that came into my life. And there were a lot of those too. So I try to stay focused on the good things coming in.
Yeah.
So that's lively gratitude.
Beautiful. Thank you, Claire. I have to go find this song now.
It's so sweet. You'll love it.
I'm gonna go find it. And I'm sure by the time we finish the sentence, you know who would have found it and put the link in chat or something. you know who, but no pressure, no pressure. Great. Thanks, Claire. This is lovely. Thank you for bringing this in. Beautiful. Pietro, please.
Well, thank you so much for this practice. It was lovely and powerful at the same time. Something I was sharing in the small group is how many moments in my life I live like they don't matter. They're just a transition to something else that will really matter. And then when I get there, it's just, well, that also doesn't matter as much. And there is the next thing coming up. So a lot of delusional moments, but this practice was very grounding to go back to, every moment matters. So I really thank you for that. A lot of gratitude for that. And I was also wondering, is there any advice to bring that more into maybe everyday life when we really get caught up in these transitions and really forget about this, the preciousness of the moment, of each moment?
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks both for the reflection of how it really resonated for you, and also the question about how to live it, remember to live it more. So similar to quote unquote mindfulness or being aware, it's easy to be mindful, and it's easy to forget. Right? It's hard to remember. It's easy to do it, it's hard to forget. So I mean, it's hard to remember. That's what I meant. It's hard to. So that's why we practice. That's why we practice on the cushion, to bring this reflection in, so that it becomes more of an inclination of the mind. And also it would be helpful to have some it's like habit stacking. So you stack this reflection with especially those times that you tend to take them for granted. So maybe there are times that you're like, oh, I'm just going to go on, I don't know, some social media, and it's just a wait time between whatever, this and that. It's like, this doesn't matter. Like, oh, make a connection to the times you go on a particular, I don't know, Facebook or whatever it is. Oh, this is the time, like, this matters. This moment of my life matters. How can I really take care? And again, maybe it is appropriate to go on social media. Maybe it is the appropriate thing to do in that moment if you connect, but be conscious of it. So maybe connected with those moments that usually kind of, it's as if it doesn't matter. Does that make sense what I'm suggesting?
Yeah. Yes. Connected. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Petra. Thank you. And Peggy.
It was kind of challenging for me. I kept going back to some part of my past, which something today reminded me of, I guess. And kept trying to come back to my breath and what does this mean? And I finally came to, well, these thoughts are here, and what if this mattered and I was here with them, which helped me bring more kindness to them, which was much more helpful. And the small group was really nice. Just I heard some commonalities that it was just so nice for me to feel less alone with some thought pattern that I have.
That's tremendous, Peggy. I thank you for your practice report. I love how your heart and mind found a way to be with what seemed to be challenging, this pattern of, something that has been up for you, the entanglement, thinking about something, and then instead of beating yourself up, okay, how can I, this matters. What does it teach me in this moment? Can I be with this with kindness? What does this teach me right here? This matters. This moment matters. Even this rumination matters. It's not like I need to push it away, but how can I be with this in a way that I learned? So that's beautiful. Thanks, Peggy.
Thank you.
Lovely. Yeah. Marianne also says what Peggy just reported is pretty much exactly what my practice was like too. Yay, that's sweet. Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Peggy says here. Fred.
Hi. For whatever reasons, this didn't feel very difficult to do tonight. And I'm aware that if I were to do it right now or tomorrow, it might be much harder. So whatever the series of forces that brought it to be a kind of agreeable practice, I'm thankful for them. But I recognize that it wasn't actually a big deal. I felt present in the moment. It wasn't dramatic, wasn't any revelation. It was just being there. And that was fine. And being there is always so much better than not being there or, struggling to be there. And I just really appreciated the low key, the low key pleasure is almost too strong a word, but just the little slow vibration of presence that I got to enjoy.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Thanks for bringing that in and adding what you've added to this beautiful painting that all of you are painting together with your reflections in the way that the practice showed up for you. And it can show up in so many different ways as we find our way. And I appreciate what you shared in the way that, yeah, it was a low key, my word, not yours, kind of ordinary, extraordinary presence. And that's beautiful and delicious, right? This sense of ordinariness. Oh yeah, this is beautiful, delicious. And yes, sometimes it can also, if you do it again, maybe later at a different time, cause a condition, it'll feel extraordinary, like, wow, the power of this moment, or some other thing. Anyway, beautiful. Thanks for the range of experiences. And Leslie.
So for me, it would be to live the moment fully, would be living from my deepest intentions, perhaps to be kind or not to harm self or others, and also to be fully present, I guess, for people in the moment.
Beautiful. Yeah, thank you. And I love the fully present for people and also the kindness. And I appreciate the people also includes you, Leslie, right? The kindness to yourself and present for yourself, for others and for yourself. Lovely. Thanks for sharing that the connection of wholehearted intention with what it means to be fully present in this moment, to live according to your intentions. Yes, wholeheartedness. It's thank you. Thanks, Leslie. Another reflection that comes up for me, and I was coming up while I was giving the guided meditation, is this phrase that I think I brought in, this wholehearted, this fullness of intention to bring to this moment, this sense of fullness of our intention, which is fullness of our filling this moment, filling this moment up with our presence that is imbued with the fullness of our intention. Lots of words, but I think you see what I'm referring to, and it showed up in so many beautiful different ways for so many of you. So yay, my heart feels full. My heart definitely feels full tonight from this practice, from sitting together, from your reflections. Just very, very happy. So let's bring oh yes, wait, a couple of reflections from YouTube. Penny J says, along the same lines, Claire, it takes too long to get love right, and then we die. So long life is good, pain is good, and broken hearts get broken open. Yeah. Oh, those were my thoughts just before I heard you speak, Claire. So you're getting reflections. I love how the Zoom world also comes together with the YouTube world from other folks and commenting and holding each other. Very sweet. So thank you all. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your fullness of intention, showing up for yourself, showing up for one another in this moment of our lives. It matters. You matter. This matters. May all beings, including ourselves, be well. May they live according to intentions. May they all wake up, including ourselves. Thanks, everyone. Take good care. Be well. I'm going to ask you all to unmute yourself for our cacophonous goodbye. Here we go.